Geddes has come on to replace him at half forward.
Ball thrown back in, grandstand, half forward flank. Gerke, who's been busy in this game. His handball under pressure can only find Feast. The ruckman for the Double Blues. His long kick forward, searching as behind play. Gerke and Lennon go toe-to-toe, and Gerke will be reported, I would say, and he has a go at 2 or 3. So can an elimination final, Gerke arguing, but it was obviously there.
Well, right from the outset of this game, it is North Adelaide that have been the undisciplined aggressors, and it's cost them dearly so far.
Now, that's where we pick them up. Lennon and Gerke get up. Now, there's not much in that. That happens 100 times. Lennon just gives him a little open-hander. Now, I don't think Gerke's, unless he was reported for attempted to striking, I don't think he connected at all.
Over the ground, there's not a lot of difference in them. It really will come back just to that relentless courage, the ability to initiate and stick to the team procedures, team disciplines.
Irvin's kick is a beauty. Geddes couldn't control it. Burton snaps on the left. It's coming around. The crowd likes it. They're a pro-Sturt crowd. No doubt about that today. And Burton kicks through his third. He's been a star. And again provided the pressure. Sanford dumps it forward. Lennon. Atkinson. He's working beautifully today. Robinson. Richter. Inboard. Stanfield. That's holding the ball.
Yes, ducked his head, and the correct decision given by the umpire. Allowed to play on through Armstrong. And a tremendous kick.
Armstrong's kick is a pin-perfect one to Jeffries, whose second effort was fantastic. Picks it up, goes to the check side, tries to bend it back. But look at this. Sanford deep in the pocket, marks in front of Red Goal. And he'll need his best kick with a wet ball to put this one through.
The wind, however, by the look at the flags, just might be favouring him. And Burton has already put one through from there this afternoon. No doubt, but it's a difficult shot, though.
Check side. Banana kick, depending on where you come from, with a wet ball. And big fellas, as a rule, don't handle them terribly well. This time...
That's a master kick.
Well, I'll let you take it, Kim.
That is a tremendous kick. If we can see that on replay, the way that he just had his head and shoulders, body over the ball, tremendous kick. Just look at this. He's confident all the way. In he comes. Perfect.
In those sort of situations, Ken, they've only got into blindly found Squire. He now in turn finds the skipper in Viney, who kicks long, but is it an accurate kick? It isn't. And I felt as though Jeffries come in late, and rightly so. I feel DB will be reported.
I think it was just way too late. He had the opportunity of pulling out of the contest. He was a long way from the contest, and there's an aggressive frame of line to get into. But when you're that far from the contest, I think you've got an obligation just to hold the player, perhaps even put his arm out to hold him and stop him from playing on. I think the umpire, quite rightly, has pulled out the book.
You can see there's obviously plenty of time.
And he's coming with the knee. I mean, that's a different form of aggression and not required.
And the verbal lashing as well, as he was...
he launched into it.
Reports the right thing. Perhaps just depending on the tribunal and the result, but gee, you've got to do your best while you're out there. You can't be sooking.
Gerke now around the body for North Adelaide. Go forward again. Parker finds far too much room for a key position player. And will kick from 30 metres out. And dare I say, an impossible angle.
But I think, again, just looking at the flags here at Football Park, the wind might just be favouring, blowing from the top of the goal square into the goals. A heavy ball it will be at this stage of the game, late in the second quarter. Just might be able to pull something out of nothing here, Parker, and put it through.
Parker now. A drop punt. Again, will need to be pinpoint perfect. Don't tell me. He's done it again. That's the third goal we've seen from that almost exact position. The first for Brendan Parker. And now the fifth for North Adelaide.
And that's a tremendous goal in the context of the game too. Late in the time zone of the second quarter when North Adelaide...
Tired vision.
He takes a greedy, doesn't he?
Having the younger eyes up here always helps. The ball's kicked forward. Batura from behind. The ball comes to the ground. Chance for Robinson.
Oh, no.
He's taken high. Is the young fella, and Chris Robinson will have an opportunity here 25 metres out, directly in front.
Been very impressive today, this young fellow. Very balanced. It's a good understanding of the game.
And he's still 16. He doesn't turn 17 until January next year, this kid.
The young Chris Robinson lines up, as I said, 25 metres out, directly in front. He's brought up his first major for the afternoon. And that may be enough to see the Roosters get home this afternoon.
And the reason that that goal was able to be kicked by Chris Robinson was simply the tackle which was laid upon at half forward. The ball up was a result of that. Force in long by North Adelaide, and then a high tackle, unfortunately, for Sturt.
Well, the one good thing, Ken, is they won't be drafting him. He's not old enough to be drafted. In fact, I don't think he shaves. But he's averaged away from Lennon in the finish. Rosenboom pushes it forward. Morton a little flick. Oh, no, stolen away by Judd. He's a specialist at that. He just steals it. And Archie stands one hand. It's a mark. Oh, he's got it. Can they come back? Almost nonchalant, but he took it. And don't the Double Blue fans love it.
Kicked the only goal in the third quarter, a special goal. Rare ability it was. And that is just another exhibition of the great talent that this man possesses.
Archie, who kicked a great snap in the third quarter. They trail by 11 points. A goal here brings them back within a kick, and they're there. He's put it through. Shades of Troy Bond. Archie gets his second. One coach and one team will be brutally disappointed. I think the public recognises they have given every ounce of themselves this afternoon in this elimination final. Richter over the top of the ball, held by Gerke, who has had some important tackles today. Chris McDermott just holds on. Irvin could have gone off the ground. Wharton tried to get through, but importantly, Noonan and Davis just hold him up.
Well, a tactic that just has to be this way. That not one side has been dominant in this area. They're just so even, so a clean break is very unlikely.
It's a 6-point ball game. Only a goal will do for the Double Blues as seconds tick away. We're 27 3/4 minutes into the final quarter, and we've only had one quarter that's gone more than 28 minutes prior to the last. Judd forward. Burton desperately done over the top of the ball, and Davis holds him in. So the Double Blues are forcing it forward, but only 10 metres at a time. They're inside their scoring zone. Can they flip it wide and get a goal and restart with time on? That's what they need. Lennon dumps it forward. The runners are onto it. Off the ground. A chance for the Double Blues. It was Weatherall off the ground. Well, it's out of bounds on the full.
The experienced Brenton Phillips will be the recipient of this free kick. Possession so vital here for the Roosters. They've just got to work this ball out or bomb it high and kick it, hit it to the safety of the boundary.
The Double Blues need a mark here. Simon Feast and also Stanfield there up against Rosenboom. The ball comes down to Atkinson onto his left boot. It's in the area. Phillips again clears it and finds Robinson.
What a last quarter from this kid.
He has valuable possessions as young Christopher Robinson. 8 possessions that the young fella had. They have been important over the back of the pack. Squire can go for a run. He gets the ball moving quickly into his forward line. The big fella in Parker takes it. The umpire's call played on. Ball's come to ground. Jeffries around his body.
That's it.
Just quite happy to put it through for a behind. Maybe not happy.
No, that'll be enough.
But quite content to see it over.
That'll be enough. The Roosters will advance to next week's first semi-final against the loser of Port and Central this afternoon. Sturt will... that's it. It's all over. Jubilation for the Roosters. Chris McDermott in his first year as coach of North Adelaide carries them forward. One win already in the elimination final. They go to next week's first semi. A thought for Shane Hodges, who couldn't take his place today. And look at those players. They are a spent force. The final score, Sturt 6-4-40, lost to North 6-11-47. All the great SANFL finals footy action brought to you by ABC.